soulmate or eternal lover? Which one is what, right? So keep watching if you want to know. So everybody would like to have their soulmate, right? They're looking for their soulmate. There are so many requests like how I can find my soulmate and how I know that that person is my soulmate. And this is such a big deal, right? So who is a soulmate? We are thinking about it as that person who can understand that person who has the same kind of habits or who has actually totally aligned with our vision and mission, and we have the similar goals, and this just feels so familiar. And why it feels so familiar? Because soulmates, like, you already spent with them a couple of lifetimes and they are really familiar. And how it comes, because there's actually people, as they go through lifetimes, they keep some of their traits, and one of them is, for example, or attributes. So one of them is, for example, the voice. So sometimes you don't even see the person, but you know when you hear that voice that, oh my God, that voice, that reminds me something, that brings me calmness, that voice actually just makes me feel so nice, just gives me warmth or it chills or whatever. You know, you have some physical senses, some reactions towards that voice, then it's a very big sign that you knew that person from previous lives. The other one is actually also the face. So people who going through lifetimes, you know, they actually bring their face structure into the next lifetime. So you can actually recognize the person, like, wow, I know this person, I know this face, right? But from a past life, not from this lifetime. So this is how you actually can find your soulmate. You can see them and you are like, wow, this person is just giving me some strong sensations, strong reactions in my body and mind and soul. And then also because of the voice. But be aware that soulmates can appear as a friend or as a family member as well. So, and then we can have many soulmates because we had many lifetimes and many connections, you know. So how it comes, like, you can have so many soulmates in life, you can meet many of them, and you can be happy with them as a connection, as a friendship, as a business partner, as a family member. So what we are truly looking for when we want to have someone to marry and have children with and spend their life with it, we are not really looking for a soulmate, we're looking for an eternal lover. Because we want someone who can be really loved and who we can be really like become one, you know, physically, mentally, spiritually. So we're looking for an eternal lover. So the soulmate can be anybody around you. So don't mistaken it, because sometimes people appear in your life, you feel very connected, you feel very like, how can I say, touched by that person. But if you really tune into details, if you really look at the list you created about the perfect partner, they're lacking a lot of those, right? Or they are not having all of those what you need in this lifetime to make you really happy and feeling in love. Because you want to be in love with that person. You want to how can I say, you want to see that person as you falling in love with them every day, right? So that person needs to be the eternal lover, is a person that you wake up in the morning, you look at them, and you are able to fall in love with them every day. So if it's not, you know, that person, if you don't feel desire and love and compassion and just you don't feel you are the luckiest person to be with that person, and then you don't feel that deep love and deep connection, then it's probably not your eternal lover. It's just a soulmate who could maybe stay your good friend, you know, or business partner, as I said, or just someone who you can rely on, right? And so this is what I wanted to explain here, that you need to look for an eternal lover. And how to find your eternal lover is, first, even though it comes to you also intuitively as a soulmate, but you also need to have like a list when you actually put on all the details. who you want to have as an eternal lover. So it's kind of like a law of attraction trick, you know, when you're scripting about who you want to have as an eternal lover in your life, a partner, you know, a perfect partner. So you put down those details about the perfect partner. It can be, you know, the look, the actually the actions, how he behaves and everything, you know, all the details, their mindset, their spiritual behavior, or their you know, direction, or even how they look physically, everything you can put down. And of course, when you meet a person and maybe they lack 1 point from the 100, then might they steal the person, you know? So don't get too hard on yourself if they don't actually tick all the 100 boxes, but at least make sure that that's the person is your eternal lover, who you can actually fall in love every day. If they have some, if you start dating with that person, because of course you need to first be a friend with that person and date, and then after the friendship, and then you see their backgrounds, their patterns and all of those things, then you can actually start date with that person. Then you can actually see, like, is it like really the eternal lover for me? Is it a person who I can really fall in love every day? You need time for that to actually realize this, and then you can make the decision. And as I said in my earlier videos, you can check them back, that how my karma guru was saying that before 26 years old, your brain is not completely developed. So you are not as mature to make the right decisions. So it's not that highly recommended to actually connect with the eternal lover before 26 years old. You can have friends, you know, and then you can have all kinds of partners, like friends, business partners, you know, all kinds of connections with people in your community, you know, in your tribe. But it doesn't mean you have to get into like deeper relationships and actually transfer karma to each other. You can check out other videos about this, my previous videos, and this is what I wanted to explain you. So I'm wishing you all the best to find your eternal lover and have an amazing life with that person, have beautiful family, or whatever you wish for that connection, and I really wish it from my heart. Take care, everybody, and see you next time.